Ladies and germs, it's showtime!
I'm loving the snow though, guys. I'm loving the snow because I got to find out who my best friend is. It's my dog Rico, who's a Shih Tzu. Yeah, little guy's out playing in the snow for about a half an hour. When he's down, I'm like, come on, little guy, let's go. And he's nudging like he wants to, but he can't. I'm like, oh, little guy must have froze his paws. So I pick him up, and I see all the snow. It mattered to the fur. Right around his area. Right? You got to step up. You got to be the guy. Apparently this is wrong. All the chicks in the dog park are freaking out. Rest of the day, every time I walk by him, he's on his back. I'm like, dude, it ain't gonna happen, all right? Ladies in the crowd, how many of you guys have read 50 Shades? Yeah, exactly. The rest of you are just too tired to raise your hand, right? For those that don't know, you guys, 500 pages of female erotica. Well, I guess that was redundant. As soon as I said 500 pages, you don't know guys reading it, right? Unless it's a pop-up, right? Okay? It's mummy porn. The first book ever written that requires batteries. Am I right, ladies? Yeah? Think about it. Guys, these are some of the excerpts out of it. There's one that says, even though her arms were bound, Anastasia was not afraid. As she looked over her shoulder directly into his eyes and said, take me. I'm yours. You see the difference right there? All the ladies are like, oh, it's good. All the guys are like, I'll read the rest of that tomorrow. I would love to have an erotic novel written after me. Wouldn't that be awesome? Sir, what's your last name?
Tebow.
Tebow? 50 Shades of Tebow. Sounds like a religious experience there. That's awesome, man. I'm not making fun of it, man. My last name is Hicks. 50 Shades of Hicks just sounds like hillbillies and animals, right? Can you imagine that same expert? Even though his arms was bound. Annie was not scared. As she looked over her shoulder directly in his eyes and said, yeah. They're coming out with a movie. Going to give it an R rating because they want to protect the 14 to 17-year-olds. Really? Don't they know who works at the movie theaters? Can you just imagine after that first showing, there's definitely going to be a girl in the back going, Becky, this better be extra butter on the floor, right? Don't you think her? My youngest daughter works at a movie theater, you guys. I know exactly, like it's crazy. I have 2 teenage daughters, and best part of my life, I love being a dad. But they grow up so fast, and it's so quick, you guys. My oldest daughter showed up, she had blue hair. Boyfriend thought it was going to be hilarious. So he goes, so, do the carpets match the drapes? She goes, no, just wax the floor. What? Like a dad doesn't need to know that, right? Ever? But it gets you thinking, do the carpets ever match the drapes? Tebow?
Wax the floor.
I think not, because if that was the case, wouldn't a lot of us guys be looking for bald or crew cut women right now? Right? Think about it. That's why the Mohawks are a lot more popular, right? There's always an old guy in the back going perm because he's old school. That was a thinker. Guys, I'm going to leave you with this. When my kids were born, we took tons of photos, and we got albums and albums and albums, but now the big thing is everybody films everything. We got friends, 30 years old, just had their first son, filmed the birth. A month later, we got an invitation in the mail to come view it. Now, to their credit, it says, it's very graphic. We understand if you don't want to show up, but we've had requests. What? Can you even imagine that phone call? Well, I've often wondered what your wife's cooter looks like. So I was walking out of this place thinking this is the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life, right? And all of a sudden it hit me. This is amazing. This guy, this dad is going to be set for life. Because I remember when my kids were about this tall, so I would ask them those questions, this dad's going to be set. Think about it. Around 5 years old, little guy comes up, Dad, where do babies come from? Grab that teddy bear. Daddy's got video. Can you imagine? 45 minutes later, it's just deer in the headlights. Like, well, son, you got any other questions? Yeah. How did I get inside Mummy's tummy? Well, that's a different video, but you can't tell Mom I got these ones. Thanks a lot, you guys. Have a great night. Enjoy your show. Yo, it's Yuk Yuks, ladies and gentlemen, on his way out.